Welcome back to another episode of the Youth Academy. It's not the Youth Academy, this is Ipswich. So welcome back to another episode of the Ipswich Career Mode, I should say. Sorry about that. As we are now sitting in February, towards the end of February, looking in the end of the middle of March here. We have Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup round 4, where we are also sitting 14th, not 14th, we are sitting 16th in the league. We are 3 points off Nottingham Forest, who is currently sitting in 18th. We do have kind of a tough schedule in today's episode. We have Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup, then we have Villa, Tottenham, and Man United. Top 6 teams in their own regard there that will probably sim past all 3 of them, get into March. We'll play against Crystal Palace. If there's another FA Cup game in between these two, we'll play that. If not, we'll play Nottingham Forest again, and we'll have 2 Nottingham Forest games. Last episode, we had the transfer window where we bought in Acuna, we bought in Tyler Adams, Belmonte, we bought in Kivior on loan. So yeah, we have made some transfers to try and help boost this squad to keep them safety. And let's see if that can translate now into the FA Cup here as well against Nottingham Forest. If you are enjoying the series, go ahead and leave a like and subscribe. And let's get straight into it with this exact team right here. Let's go. I just realized Gibbs White is going to be behind. It's a corner. Murdic with a great save. But Belmonte's not on the bench, because I put him on the bench on the actual game day squad last game of the episode yesterday. I haven't put him in the actual team on the squad list, so he's on the reserves for this game as Murdic makes another point-blank save. And Omari Hutchinson and Liam Delop might be able to hit him on a counterattack here. It's a good ball into Liam Delop. He has no real support with him. He will lose the ball there. Gibbs White, Wayoni, it's cleared. It's not cleared at all, it's just missed. Ogbene, Sammy Smotics, Liam Delop. He moves like a truck, but he's a great striker. Ogbene now, and Ogbene up and over for Delop. No, cleared by defenders. It feels like we're growing into this game here. We just got to get those final passes right and defend these options right as well. This is where they will hurt us. This is where they can hurt us. And that cross comes in. Acuna might be beat. No, he will not. He actually wins the ball. Hutchinson now. Sammy Smotics. And those are the passes that I need to be connecting on. Sammy Smotics. Sammy Smotics now. And Sammy Smotics. Sammy Smotics! Sometimes you got to do these shots to get the chances. It's a corner now for us Ipswich. Why did I say it like that? Hutchinson on set corner. Cross comes in. Tyler Adams will head it down to Acuna. And Acuna, a great finish. Just a better save by their keeper. And Berg on set corner. O'Shea on the header. No, loose ball. It might fall for Ipswich player. It will not. Liam Delop now. Liam Delop trying to win that ball. Trying to get it the last chance before halftime. It won't work out. 0-0 at the break here against Nottingham Forest. We need to do better. Only 2 changes at halftime here. Haji Wright on at striker. We push Acuna further up the field at left mid. And we have Leif Davis back on the field here. Honestly, for the corners if we get any. Tyler Adams. Smotics. Into Berg. And Berg now from outside the box. Berg off target. And Sammy Smotics putting that pressure on to win the ball back. Will eventually lose it. Will win it back as well. And Sammy Smotics shot saved by Scalapi. And that's a good cross in and it's saved, but rebound in and Owani and Nottingham Forest have the lead. Against the run of play in the second half here. Undeserved lead. As soon as I seen that cross come in, I knew it was going to be a goal. And we're 1-0 down. Ogbene, Smotics, into Haji Wright. And Haji Wright now, he's going to turn. Haji, Sammy Smotics near post saved, out for a corner. And this body will come on for the last 5 or so minutes here. And Berg on set corner. O'Shea on the header. Point blank save. Burns on for Ogbene. And Berg on the corner. Kivior! Jacob Kivior draws level here for Ipswich. The Arsenal low knee makes it 1-1. Haji Wright. Haji Wright. Haji Wright. Point blank save. Rebound. Get there. No. And that's going to be a full time over. Extra time is coming. Ennis Barty now. Given space. And Ennis Barty. Off target for Ennis Barty. And Ennis Barty given the time of day. The shot is off target. Or it's not shot was on target. It's just deflected out of bounds for a corner. And Berg on the corner. Can Kivior connect to it again? No. Hudson-Odoi agrees with the final interception. That's the first half done and dusted. Was on the front foot again. We should have had one, maybe 2 goals there, to be completely honest. 15 minutes left to go. Gibbs White. Johnson get there. He don't. Alex Moreno gets there and is able to turn. Agrees with the interception. Haji Wright. Out wide for Burns. Burns. Haji Wright. Berg now. In for Adams. And Tyler Adams now. In for Ennis Barty. Haji Wright. Ennis Barty. Berg. Good shot. Better deflection into easier save for the keeper. Berg. Can't find Barty. And maybe one last chance here for Nottingham Forest to try and get a winner here. We are looking down the barrel of a penalty shootout unless Nottingham Forest can connect here, in which they might be able to, but Leif Davis with the interception. It's a penalty shootout here to decide who goes to the next round of the FA Cup. 1-1 after 120 minutes. Ennis Barty is up first, but first is actually Nottingham Forest. It's Gibbs White. We're going left, and we save left. Great save by Murdich. Ennis Barty will go the same way. He'll find the back of the net. Alioni, the goal scorer for Nottingham Forest in regular time, Paninkers it down the middle. Haji Wright. I'm going to go right. Keeper. Oh, my Lord. I nearly missed. Off of the post and in. Alex Moreno now down the middle again. And he goes left. Acuna. I'm going to put that on the ground a little bit. And Acuna will find the back of net. Perfect penalty so far for us. It's Anderson. Down the middle, leftish. Burns, who came on just as a panic sub, and he gets it past the keeper somehow, and we remain perfect. We save this. We are through. Hudson-Odoi now. Hudson-Odoi. He converts 4-4. We win if we can score this. Whitberg. Bottom right. Keeper go bottom left. Keeper stays down the middle. Ipswich 5. Nottingham Forest 4 on a penalty shootout. And we are into the next round of the FA Cup. Quick sim here against Aston Villa. We get thumped 4-0. It's kind of how I expect these next 3 games to go. And honestly, I might just sim them through the calendar, to be completely honest. Ipswich versus Tottenham. I expect this to go just as bad as our Aston Villa game. And we lose 3-1, so pretty much just as bad. Just a little bit of a better result. And then Man United versus Ipswich here. We lose 2-1, which is a closer result. And in fact, it's back-to-back FA Cup games here as this comes before the other Premier Leagues. We have West Ham in the FA Cup. Where are they at in the league out of interest? West Ham, I know they're a top team. They're actually sitting mid-table in 11th there. And after those losses in the league, we sit relegation by 3 points. So pretty much no movement at all. So Nottingham Forest lost as many games as we have lost there as well. It's us versus West Ham at Portman Road here in round 5. Haji Wright starts at striker. Hutchinson on the right. Ennis Barty at cam. Acuna on the left. Davis at left back. And let's get Belmonte on the midfield. Or let's get Belmonte on the bench at least. Kudus. Kudus off the crossbar. West Ham trying to start this game off with on a banger of a note. Not going to happen. And Omari Hutchinson might be able to help, not Liam Delop. It's actually Haji Wright getting the start today. Haji Wright on the counterattack. Back out wide for Hutchinson. It's just Hutchinson by himself. We have Ennis Barty in the box. Can we find him? We do, but his touch is awful. Somerville getting a giant touch, trying to give him some space, but O'Shea comes across, and O'Shea commits a pen. That was all AI, by the way. That was not me. I was just holding the sprint button down. So there's that. Now they have a chance here to take the lead against the run of play. Kind of. Not really too much against the run of play. It's Fulkrug. I'm a penalty saving machine, and it will continue as Murdic saves again, and it will stay in bounds. No corner for West Ham. And now can we hit on a counter? The answer is no, because Acuna is slow. Soler, that's a good ball over the top for Somerville. It's a great volley by Somerville. Better save by Murdic. Johnson can't probably clear it into now. Berg, back to Barty. Barty back to Berg. Berg on his left foot, saved. Acuna, cross comes in for Haji Wright over the bar. That was a perfect chance to take the lead into break. Somerville getting past the defender, and Somerville getting past the keeper. It's 1-0. Carbon copy of the game here against Ipswich, against Nottingham Forest, I should say. Now, Fulkrug, and that's 2-0. And we're out of the FA Cup for sure here. And that is game over. West Ham 2, Ipswich 0. We're out of the FA Cup. It was a good little run there, but now full focus on the league and safety in the league. We have Crystal Palace up next. There's a big battle for that safety mark. A new-ish formation for us here to try out against Crystal Palace, I should say. It's still the kind of 4-2-3-1 or 4-2-1-1, whatever, 4-2-1-4-1, whatever formation I was playing with. We're now doing the 4-2-1-3 here, where we have still the two center defensive midfielders, Sammy Smarks at cam. I'm just pushing Ogbene and Hutchinson further up the field. Hutchinson on the right, Ogbene on the left now here. Liam Delop as striker for this game. Let's get into it. Acuna at left back. Let's see if we can get a massive win against Crystal Palace, who was just above us in the league. Now, last time I believe I played against Crystal Palace, I said Eddie Nketiah is not going to be one to worry about, as he would be towards Eze. And Eze was to definitely one to look out. He scored a free kick in a decent spot there. But then Eddie Nketiah, who I said is going to be absolutely no problem for this team, scored a late winner, or at least a winner in the fact there, and not lost against Crystal Palace. Sammy Smodics. Eddie Nketiah, O'Shea with the interception. It will fall for Eze, but Berg will fight for it. Now into Sammy Smodics. And Sammy on the counterattack. Out wide for Ogbene on the left-hand side today. And Ogbene, his shot blocked. Sammy Smodics now. Sammy Smodics. Out wide for Hutchinson. And Hutchinson crossed in. Can Liam Delop get there? The answer is no. And there's nobody there in the midfield to really support that. Alexis Vega, back to Mitchell. Good save by Murdic. It'll fall for Saar. And that's going to be another penalty. Never mind, it's not a penalty. It's outside the box. I'm blind. It's a free kick. Eze whips it in. Berg heads it down. Acuna will look to clear it. And now Ogbene. Can you just send it up the field? Send it up the field again. Oh, my Lord. How we messed that up that badly. Ogbene now. Still Ogbene. He's going to cut back. And Ogbene will cut back again. Liam Delop. Down for Sammy. His shot blocked. Second effort. Header up and in the air. Keeper will punch it away. That will be halftime. 0-0 at the break. Liam Delop into Sammy Smart. Can we get a good start here in the second half? Sammy Smart. No. And that is game over. A very boring 0-0 draw here against Crystal Palace. A point where we need 3. It is not good enough. We have Nottingham Forest up next. Nottingham Forest is up next, and we don't have enough time to play the game, so we're going to have to go ahead and simulate through it here today. Nottingham Forest versus Ipswich. And Smodics takes the lead in the 20th minute. I was rubbing my eye, but 1-0 for Ipswich. And that is a win, a 1-0 win against Nottingham Forest. We put 3 more points in between us, which is exactly what we needed to do there today. We now sit hopefully 6 points off of safety. We're actually only 1 point off of safety with Wolves. That is not good enough. And in fact, that's actually kind of quite terrible, to be completely honest. So yeah, a lot to play for next episode when we come back. 9 games left to go to the season. We'll probably make it within 2 episodes of that. We have Bournemouth up first tomorrow, and then we have Wolves, and then we have Chelsea, Arsenal, which we'll sim past, and we might even sim past Newcastle as well, and you play the final 4 games of the season against Everton, Brentford, Leicester, and West Ham. But for now, that's going to be it for me today. Go ahead and leave a like, subscribe, and peace out.